Yo, what is up, my Shadow Armies? It is I, Shadow Critias, back again with another MHA What If discussion video. So, yes, today this is part 2 of What If Kage was in the Bat-Deku What If from Picadilly Procast video, and basically Kage Tatsuma, my MHOC, if he exists in this type of scenario, exists in this world, this new world. And if you have not seen the first part of this discussion, go check that out. This is part 2 because it will cover the USJ incident and the half of the sports festival, the running course and the ribbon points or whatever. So there's that. And this is going to be the few things I want to go over real quick is that this is basically Cage's point of view of certain thing that's going on. And if you have seen the actual what if of, what if Deku was Batman from Picadilly Podcast video, which I have the link of it down below the description box. So basically, if anything happens that is not focusing on Batman Deku, it plays out as usual in the actual what if. But I will mention it a bit, but like I said before, things will play out like it usually in the actual what if. So this is Cage's point of view of certain things, of his thoughts, his opinions, and again his point of view. And this was donated $20 by 212 Trooper, who requested it this part 2. And again, there's only 4 parts of the actual What If Deku Was Batman. And again, if you guys want any type of video be done for you, links to my cash app will be down below the description box, so you guys donate to feel free of any types of videos that you want it done, or you guys just want to support the channel, feel free. Again, any types of what if storytelling or discussion will be $20. If you guys want like MHA Deku what if storytelling, that will be $50. And also, when it comes to any type of video request, will be $5, or any questions that you guys want to be answered in a video will be $10. And if there's like any anime or manga that you guys highly recommend me to read or watch, it will be $15. Yeah, $15. And again, links to my cash app will be down below the description box if you guys want to donate for any type of videos that you guys want it, or you just want to support the channel. So yeah, we're out of the way. Let's just go ahead and dive right into it. So basically, everyone are going to the USJ, just like in canon, and minus Deku with One for All, just in his Batman costume, and things plays out as usual. Nothing changed until, well, the League of Villains shows up and really wanted to cause the destruction, or not the destruction, or planning to kill All Might. So that doesn't change, but apparently All Might is not there. Yada yada yada. So in this story, usually everyone gets separated, but here's things that change. Well, there's a thing I just forgot to mention. Since Mineta is expelled and not in this scenario, he's been replaced by Shinzo by the next day before they got ready to go into the USJ. So Shinzo is new to the Hero Coast to be in Class 1A where earlier, so he's new to this, and he's glad to replace someone that got expelled. So yeah, he's in the Class 1A now, and he's gonna get involved with some experience. So yeah, just want to clarify that. And Deku will notice about this black, purplish warp gate villain appear right in front of everybody behind of their exit. to introduce themselves that they are the League of Villains, announce that they're here to kill All Might, but they decided, you know what, let's just have some fun by killing the children. Deku noticed of the weakness of the villain by the around his neck, but before he gets a chance, Bakugo and Kirishima do attack Kurikiri, and because of that, few people get separated, minus Kage and Sue, since they don't get sent to the ship. So basically, no one gets sent to the ship where the water is at. So basically, everyone gets separated, and after that, um, Deku exploited Kurigiri's weakness. So basically, because of that, Kurigiri falls back, and 13 doesn't get injured because they didn't specify that. So yeah, 13 doesn't get injured, and Deku aid Aizawa to help him out against the League when he realized that this creature, the Nomu, just standing there doing nothing and is on phase. Yeah, he's a threat to be recognized. And notice that the person with the light blue hair is like the ringleader or whatever. So there's that. But just want to clarify that. Meanwhile, Kage does get separated from everyone. He got sent to the fire zone with Ojiro. Because in my story, the Shadow Among Us, Kage does get sent to the fire zone with Ojiro, and see Ojiro falling, he caught him, and Ojiro thanks him for catching him, saving him, that they need to come up with a plan to find an exit and to get back to their classmates. And trying to think of why they're here and what do they mean that they have a way to kill All Might. So Kage thinks that that creature that is next to the guy with all the hands around him, that's probably the one thing they're gonna use to kill All Might. So I think they've been planning for this for a while now. But before they get the chance to find an escape, they get surrounded by a bunch of villains. Maybe like 100 most. So Kage decided I think they should split up and divide at the villains, where Ojiro will take out 50 and Kage will take out the rest. So basically, everything got. If you guys read the story, you basically know how this goes. So Kage is gonna have fun with this. He hasn't killed a villain for a long time. But the villains do not know that this kid, that Kage, is the vigilante, the villain killer, the night slasher. Until he reveals his quirk and reveal his phrase, his catchphrase that the villains are afraid of hearing. When they hear it, they are afraid, and until one of them gets killed by being stabbed in the chest and the back of the neck with a shadow dagger that Kage summoned from using his quirk, killing the villain instantly. Realize who there is. There are some of them are running away, some of them are trying to fight back, but they get killed one by one. So Kage is having a blast that he did miss this. He really did. And right after he killed them, he actually take their bodies and burn them so he could burn them into ashes. So which he does. So he decided to kind of like trying to fight Ojiro until things got real ugly out there. He has no choice to that he has to apologize Ojiro later, but they need him, so he just bails. Well, not bails. He knows that they need help, so he's gonna go and see what's going on out there, seeing they need help. That Ojiro could be okay until backup are on their way. Damn, I can't even speak. So, yeah. So basically, the fight is kind of brutal, and Aizawa does get injured a bit, not a lot, just a bit. Then Deku kind of explore the weakness, and before the villain get the chance to attack, All Might shows up, and yeah, plays out as canon. Kage shows up and sees in action. Sees what the hell's going on. All Might finally arrived. And then Kage was like, well, it's about damn time. This freaking bastard took forever. So the fight between All Might and No One plays out as usual canon, so that doesn't change. So basically, everything plays out. The USJ incident was brought on the news, and after all that, everyone are just talking about how amazed that All Might is in action, and that they were kind of terrified of what they just witnessed, but at least they're safe. Then I am just telling and asking everyone, where he's been, where he's hiding. Kage is wondering about that. He haven't seen him anywhere. And when he did try to ask him, Ayama said that it's a secret. That's a full of shit that he knows. That like something is not right with this guy. He needs to keep an eye on him. So yeah. He cannot be trusted. For some reason he just had this suspicious that something's not right, but he's gonna keep his mind on Ayama. Which you guys should know that Ayama is a UA trader. But in this scenario, no one knows that Ayama is a UA trader, so nobody knows. Kage just has some suspicious. And here's the thing, Aizawa doesn't know that Kage is a vigilante. That he never knows. So basically, no one knows about the villain. When nobody knows about who caused the death of the other 50 villains that was turned into ash in the flame. They're already dead, but someone just put their bodies in the flame to ashes. So nobody knows. So basically, Kage doesn't inform or report the teachers, the principal, and the sheriff. Can't say the word. The detective that All Might is friends with. So he doesn't tell them about it, because in the story he does, but in this scenario he doesn't. And he doesn't tell Aizawa about what he has done. So yeah, he doesn't tell them because he never got caught by Aizawa or never, be truthful. Until later on at night that Batman or Bruce wants to talk to Kage. He's not a fool, so he scolded Kage for what he has done, and Kage snaps back saying that he did what he believes is right. He did it in self-defense. They were gonna kill them regardless. Is rather to kill or be killed. So, what do you want Kage to do? What do you want him to do? Just spare them, and they're just gonna keep right back up and killing them any fucking way. So yeah, there's that. So basically, there's a kind of like a beef between both Bruce and Kage. Again, it's like their motives about should villains deserve to die or they deserve being bars or redemption. Damn it. So basically, after all that, Aizawa announced about the sports festival the next day. So basically, we'll skip to the next day where Aizawa announced the sports festival. Kage doesn't like it, and he believes that the sports festival should have been canceled because what just happened in the USJ incident. But Aizawa thinks that if they do, they're gonna make the villain believe that the heroes are weak, and it's best to show the next generation that we are strong and we are capable, to be ready to whatever they throw at us, which that's a hero's talk. But Kage, on the other hand, he's more thinking about safety protocol, not causing more another battle that next time they will not win. And Kage wants to snap at everyone that are excited, but Kage just walked away because he doesn't want to hear it. Because in my story, he does snap, but he just walks away in this scenario. Because he does call everyone out and reveal his identity to everyone, but he doesn't. He doesn't. He just walks away. He will expose himself if he wanted to. But I want to save that for part 3 when we get to the 1v1 fight. Because there's something that I want to go into it. Because I think the part 3 is like the most interesting to go over than this. So basically everyone has, I think they have like a week or two to be prepared for the sports festival. Let's just say either one. About a week or two they have prepare for the sports festival, so they'll be training. So Kage has been training for, well, to be ready for the sports festival, and things plays out as canon, but instead is Deku to be announced to give a speech to the sports festival about, bring up the spirit and all that instead of Bakugo. Deku was nervous, so he does and tell them, and I quote, like, let's give our best and let's awkward in a way and say plus ultra. Like, he did not expect that he should do a speech because no one told him anything about it or nothing or said anything about it. So yeah, so there's that. So that kind of made him embarrassed. So basically, the first start of the sports festival is basically the running course. I am not gonna go into this. I'm just gonna skip it and say, if you saw the actual what if, you guys know how that happened. But in this scenario, there's something I had a mixed issue from the actual what if, that Deku end up being the 4th place because he is quirkless and been trained by Batman and had the gadget. I'm sorry, I had to put Deku in number 1, be the number 1 of the winning of the running course, because yeah, I mean, Deku was in the actual canon timeline. Deku was able to get in 1st place without a quirk. So, being trained by Batman and have the gadget of that belongs to Batman, yeah, he could have gotten in the 1st place. So in this scenario here, Deku is going to be the number 1 winning this, which that will shock everyone. A quirkless kid was able to get the number 1, winning the 1st round, which they would piss off Bakugo and Todoroki a bit. Well, Todoroki a bit, but mostly Bakugo. So if I want to say the list, Deku number 1, Todoroki number 2, Kage number 3, Bakugo number 4, and Ida number 5. Which this would piss off Bakugo being the 4th place. So yeah, he is pissed. Next is the recovery battle. Not recovery battle. I think it's called recovery. No, I don't know what the fuck the name of the second round. I just call it the point ribbon round or whatever, because I cannot remember the damn name. So whatever. Since Deku won, he has a 1,000,000 what the fuck ever points in the canon. So Deku gather up a team. So in this scenario here, usually Deku would have Ida in the actual What If, but instead, I'm gonna have to stick with the canon timeline. So Deku will still have Uraraka and Mei Hatsume, and he still gets Tokoyami. Kage, on the other hand, well, before Todoroki ever gets a chance, Momo, Ida, and Kaminari has already been taken. They're working with Kage. So Todoroki has to find a new team. I will say Tetsu. Trying to think someone else. No, let me take that. Shoji, Jiro, and Tsuyu. So basically, that's Todoroki's team. And Bakugo still has the same team, like in canon, and he's trying to go after Deku to get the point, which he is livid that he has to deal with the quirkless nerd again. So he is sick of it. And with Kage teaming up with Momo, Ida, and Kaminari, yeah, basically a beast. And I'm not gonna go over the points they have because I just don't want to go into it, honestly. So basically, how do I put this? Kage was able to get the million points, which makes him the highest. So basically, everyone is just chasing after Deku like in canon, and Kage, Bakugo are trying to go after Deku, but Kage makes sure that Bakugo doesn't get it. Cause yeah. So basically things plays out as canon, but Kage got the highest point by taking the 1 million thanks to Ida. So yeah, so Kage won to be the number one. Uh, Shinzo, I would say Shinzo would be in number three. Todoroki number two. Uh, Deku in number four, and Bakugo number three. So yeah, there's that. And I'm gonna end this part because, like I said, the next part will cover the final round, the tournament, term. Oh my god, the tournament round, and the dealing with the hero killer stain part, which that's something I really want to get into it the most because there's some ideas I could go with that for the discussion. So yeah, that's the reason why this might be short than the other part, maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna end this part right here, and sorry I have not been posting videos for about a week because having no day off for the past a week through Sunday through Monday, uh, it was stress. I was so stressful, so tired, and dealing with a massive chest pain, dealing with my heart being pain. I'm dealing with so much pain in my heart and my chest out of stress and anxiety. So my health has come first because I cannot risk it. So yeah, that's the reason why I haven't posted videos for the past the past a week because of it. So yeah, by this recording, I am tired. That's why my mind is not in the right now. So I decided to just go ahead and make this video before I get lazy on my days off. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and make this video. So sorry with all the stutterness and having a hard time to say the right word. And And I know some people may not be interested of this because it's just a discussion, but not a storytelling. But like I said before, this is only for the discussion of Cage's point of view and how he would be influenced and be involved of the actual what if and how it would change both in this, both the Batman Deku what ifs and my MHA fanfic story as a whole. So yeah, people gotta keep that in mind. And um yeah, that's all I have to say about this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my other channel, my social media will be down below in the description box. You guys know the drill. If you guys want to donate to support the channel, feel free. Or you have any types of videos that you guys want to be done, again, 5, 10, 15, 20, and $50 for each videos that I just mentioned, like any requested videos, question that you guys want to be answered, any anime or manga that you guys highly recommend me to read or watch, and $20 is, like I said before, any types of what if for storytelling or discussion that you want to be done, and $50 will be any types of Deku what ifs for storytelling. So keep that in mind. So the link to my Cash App will be down below in the description box. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Before, shut up, Critias. I'll see you guys later.